So the next question is, effective utilization of public fund is crucial to meet development goals. Critically examine the reasons for underutilization and misutilization of public funds and their implication. राइट सो जो पब्लिक फंड्स का इफेक्टिव यूटिलाइजेशन होता है वो बहुत ज़्यादा क्रूशियल होता है टू मीट द डेवलपमेंट गोल्स. राइट, इंडिया इज़ अ वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स सोसाइटी एंड इट हैज़ वेरी वेरियस गोल्स टू fulfill and that needs effective utilization of public funds. Right, then you have to critically analyze the examine the reasons for underutilization. Why there is underutilization of funds? कि बहुत ज़्यादा जो फंड्स होता है वो जनरली देखा है कि वापस चला जाता है. MP led फंड्स होता है वो एवरी ईयर जब भी एसेस होता है तो काफ़ी सारा वापस जाता है. गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में जो फंड होता है, CME फंड होता है या डेवलपमेंट का फंड होता है, वो सब वापस चला जाता है बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट एबल टू गेटिंग यूटिलाइज्ड. राइट नाउ एंड ऑल्सो देयर इज मिस यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ पब्लिक फंड्स एंड सो पब्लिक फंड होता है वो डाइवर्ट भी होता है काफ़ी गलत जगह पे. एंड व्हाट आर देयर इम्प्लीकेशंस? राइट, सो we have to analyze the reasons. First of all, we will be telling that there is underutilization of funds, like with respect to MP-led funds and the CME funds of government of various institutes, right, which goes back to the government, and there is not utilization, and there have been various corruption cases which highlight the misutilization of the fund. Right, now the main thing is we have to explain the reasons. Right, what are the reasons? Right, so the reasons would be first of all, the maximum expenditure of the government institute is done in the last quarter. Right, in the last quarter expenditure, and this last quarter expenditure is not been able to be done fulfill. Last time में बहुत सारा एक्सपेंडिचर नहीं हो पाता है, so आनन फानन में इधर उधर एक्सपेंडिचर हो जाता है, और जो बचा कुछ एक्सपेंडिचर हो गलती से वो मतलब प्रॉपरली अच्छी जगह पे यूटिलाइज नहीं हो पाता है, क्योंकि आपको लास्ट में एकदम से 10 करोड़ दे दिए जाएँ लास्ट के मंथ में उसको एक्सपेंडिचर करो, सो यू विल बी यूटिलाइजिंग इट फॉर अननेसेसरी थिंग्स. राइट, और उसके बावजूद भी वो पूरा एक्सपेंडिचर नहीं हो पाता है, सो बचा हुआ जो मनी होता है वो वापस गवर्नमेंट को वापस चला जाता है. देन आवर पॉलिसीज़ आर बेसिकली फोकस्ड ऑन आउटपुट. राइट, आउटपुट के ऊपर वी आर फोकसिंग, वी आर नॉट फोकसिंग ऑन आउटकम. राइट, फॉर एग्जाम्पल in the सर्व शिक्षा अभियान we can say that we focused on building more schools, but we never focused on building on the educational outcome, as can be seen by the ESSER report. Right, similarly vigilance, the vigilance system is very weak. We are not able to detect the misutilization of the फंड जब मिसयूटिलाइज हो जाता है, जब CAG की इंक्वायरी होती है, सो बहुत टाइम के बाद जाके वो मिसयूटिलाइज जो फंड होता है वो आपकी नज़र में आता है, और इट इज़ जस्ट द टिप ऑफ द आइसबर्ग. राइट, सो बेसिकली नीचे जितना वो घोटाला होता है वो आपको पता नहीं चलता है. राइट, participation of public, participation of the users of that service is not there. Right, so participatory governance is lagging. Then grievance management is the most important thing whenever you want to make a public policy successful. Right, if a person is not able to receive the services, then he will be using this grievance redressal mechanism. If the grievance is not addressed, then there is no use of that grievance redressal mechanism and the public fund will be misutilized. For example, अगर आपके यहाँ रोड कंस्ट्रक्ट हो रही है, रोड अगर अच्छी क्वालिटी की नहीं है, you will be complaining through grievance to the concerned officer, and अगर उसके बाद भी एक्शन नहीं होता है तो उसका रोड खराबी बनती रहेगी एंड आप भी डिमोटिवेट होंगे और उसकी अकाउंटेबिलिटी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी जो है वो कुछ नहीं रहेगी. राइट, सो ग्रीवेंस रिड्रेसल मैकेनिज्म इज़ वेरी वीक. राइट, now we have to talk with respect to implications also. What are the implications? So as I told you that there is social contract, between the government and the citizen. So if there is misutilization of fund, so this social contract will be breaking. So this is a breach of that social contract. Right, government has a moral responsibility to ensure this social contract is implemented in letter and spirit, but this is not getting implemented. Right, So what will happen, the citizens will come on road, they will not listen to the government, they will not be paying taxes, right? So such kind of anarchy situation might arise, right? Disobedience by the citizens in following the rules and regulations, right? Then there will be increased NPA, non-performing assets, right? As you have seen that there is lots of projects, infrastructure projects, which are being stuck, right? So non-performing assets will be increasing. Then fiscal marksmanship, we always talk about fiscal marksmanship, like we are talking about, and the revenue deficit, like fiscal deficit, all these targets we are not able to achieve, right? And moreover, if the misutilization is done, then who is the person who is utilizing the government services more? The weaker section. So there will be less inclusive development, like, so Gini coefficient will be more, right? So, and there will be harassment of people, right? So there will be exclusive development, non-sustainable development, right? Then there will be mistargeting, that is, there might be some error in identification of beneficiaries, or the wrong beneficiaries will be given the benefits, like with respect to the Manrega, right? In Manrega there was lot of pilferages, and the fund was not actually reaching the actual beneficiary, right? So this question is very negative, right? This question is very negative, but you cannot end this question on a negative note, right? Whatever is the question, you have to give a conclusion in a positive note, right? So in a positive note, you can make this diagram of DBT, direct benefit transfer, right? So the government, in order to facilitate the utilization of fund, in order to increase the transparency, in order to enhance the better targeting of the people, it came out with direct benefit transfer, right? In direct benefit transfer, government claimed that they have saved around 1.5 lakh crores, right? So this is the government figure that they saved, उनका saving हुआ था 1.5 lakh crores तक का उनका saving हुआ है, right? So this is the amount they transferred through DBT. In 2015, they were transferring around 7,000 crore rupees through DBT, and in 2019, it was 7 lakh crore, right? So this is the quantum jump. See, this is the quantum jump with respect to the amount being transferred by this DBT. So government is on a positive note with respect to digitalization, with respect to the participation, with respect to the outcome budgeting, with respect to the better grievance redressal mechanism, like through Sevattam model, and with respect to the participative governance, all these things, the government is better able to target the beneficiaries, and this underutilization, misutilization of fund is being addressed, right? So this should be your way of answering such kind of question, right?